Bibliophiles of the internet, my name is Adri and today I'm here to unbox the January Unplugged book box. Full disclosure, this was kindly sent to me by Melanie, the creator of this book box, who reached out to me personally, so thank you so much to Melanie for that. This is not a sponsorship or partnership or compensated in any way. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. I just really connected with what Melanie had to say about their mission with Unplugged, and I'm excited to show you what's in this box. So in case you don't know, Unplugged is a self-care book box. They offer options for both YA and adult book boxes, which I think is really cool, and the creator has a background in psychology as well, which is why there's always a carefully curated message and focus on self-care in each box. There's also a focus on featuring fandoms that don't get a ton of merch or bookish items made for them, and the books are usually from debut authors as well, who could use a little more hype and support, which I think is great. Melanie was kind enough to tell me which fandoms are featured in this month's box, though I don't remember all of them, and also what the YA book selection was, because I wanted to make sure it was a book I was genuinely interested in and already intended to read in the first place, which it is. So I will leave a link down below for the Unplugged book box website if you would like to check that out, and without any further ado, let's jump right in. So here's the January box in all its glory. This thing feels hefty and packed to the brim, so let's crack right in. Right on top is the theme card for January, and the young adult fiction box has a prosperity theme for this month. The card is also the spoiler card for the box and has all the vendor information, so I'll set that aside and save it for future reference. Alright, the first thing I see is this white box inside the bigger box, so I'll start with that. Okay, this looks like a cute little travel mug of some kind. The design is unfamiliar to me, but apparently it's inspired by Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and the design shows the two sisters, Tella and Scarlett. It's cute. It has a really vibrant design, and it has a lid flap that you can close, unclose, and lock, so it looks really well made. All the vendors will be linked down below, and I definitely regretted dropping all these package wormies on the floor immediately after I did it, yes. Next up is this black beanie, which says Tea, Books, and Snow on the front flap. It's an Unplugged exclusive, and let me just say, the fabric is super soft. Despite being a gay, I actually don't know how to wear or style beanies without looking like an absolute dork, so I will spare you that, but it's definitely a really cute design. Next, I see this candle, and I can tell immediately from the colors and the game controller on the top label that it's inspired by the book Slay by Brittany Morris. The story is about a young black game developer, and the side of the candle tin has a quote from the book that says, "You are a queen and this is your game." The candle smells freaking awesome as well. Super sweet. There's definitely notes of vanilla in there, I can tell. The top says vanilla and pears, which is an unexpected combination, but really nice. The inside is beautiful and glittery as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Then we have what look like gummy candies inspired by Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. They appear to be cotton candy flavored, and they're red and blue, which is super sweet if you're familiar with the book. And honestly, I'm most excited to tear into these and see how they taste. Upon closer inspection, these are actually hard candies, so definitely don't try to bite into these bad boys, but the point still stands. I think they're going to be delicious. Next up is what looks like a spray. The card tells me it's a room and body spray inspired by Daughter of a Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller, and it was made by Passion Moon Potions. It's another Unplugged exclusive, and I think it's called Lilikoi and Hidden Maps. It's also like a pretty good amount, like you could make it last a long time if you use it sparingly, which I really appreciate. Then I see this bookmark that's clearly inspired by Disney's Alice in Wonderland. The bookmark shows the caterpillar, Alice, the white rabbit, the Mad Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, and it says, "We are all mad here," which is the Cheshire Cat's famous quote. I think I remember Melanie saying there was a printing error on this bookmark because it was supposed to be double-sided, but apparently the correct bookmark will be sent along in the February box. Honestly, it's still cute as it is. The next thing I see is a card which is full of journaling prompts for beginning 2021, which goes with the theme of prosperity and self-care. There are goal-related prompts about happiness, motivation, reflecting on what's important to you, and even what success and achievement look like. There's also a note from the author, and the back of the author's note has even more journal prompts for prosperity in 2021. There's stuff like, what do you want to manifest? Write an affirmation, write something you're grateful for, how can you have a more positive mindset, etc., etc. I almost missed this little guy, but there's also an exclusive lip balm in here called The Hunter, and it's inspired by We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. well. It has a design that's reminiscent of the book cover, and it contains beeswax, coconut oil, shea butter, and essential oil, and the scents listed are orange and clove. And then finally we get to this month's book, which is Happily Ever Afters by Elise Bryant. It's an Own Voices contemporary romance pitched as Jane the Virgin meets To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and it's about 16-year-old Tessa Johnson who's never seen herself in romance stories, and she is determined to write characters like herself in her own stories. But when she's accepted into a prestigious creative writing program and goes to her first workshop, she can't think of a single thing to write. Luckily, there is a cute boy in her class, and Tessa figures all she has to do to find inspiration is fall in love herself by using a list of romance novel inspired tips to secure her own happily ever after. I'm really excited to read this. It gives me strong I believe in a thing called love vibes as well, and I think it's going to be a really fun and really sweet story. And the last thing underneath everything is a card revealing the 2 themes for the February boxes. The theme for the adult box will be dreams, and the young adult box will be nightmares. So whether you're a returning subscriber or a new subscriber, you can look forward to that. So there you have it. That is everything in the January Unplugged book box. In the comments below, let me know which item in this month's box was your favorite and whether Happily Ever Afters is on your TBR as well. Thank you so much again to Unplugged Book Box for the opportunity, but that is everything I had for this unboxing today. Until next time, educate yourself, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, and I will catch you on the flip side of the page.